Extinction. It's a term we heard all too often in high school. But for us humans, it's not too daunting. We don't have to worry about natural predators or poaching. But for wildlife, extinction is a very real possibility. And for endangered species, extinction is imminent. I propose that animal sanctuaries are better for endangered species than the wild. Now, I know that there are some of you who frequently attend zoos and think that they are inhumane, but I'm here to explain to you that zoos have a life-saving purpose beyond the superficial look. As an avid zoo goer and a former resident of Homewood, Tennessee, home of the Tennessee Elephant Sanctuary, I believe that I have at least enough experience to advocate this topic. In this debate, I will designate the value object and set the value hierarchy. I will then set the criteria for those values, and I'll present applications in support of my proposition. Now that I've introduced the topic, I will set the value object and set the value hierarchy. The value object is animal sanctuary. An animal sanctuary is an official reserve or location used for housing and caring for animals. The two values that I will discuss as part of the value hierarchy are as follows. Safety is being free of danger of species and predators. And health is being free of disease or physical ailments, as well as a well-maintained homeostasis. Now that I've defined the value object and set the value hierarchy, I will discuss the criteria for those values. The sanctuary provides a safe haven for endangered species away from poaching. The sanctuaries also provide proper medical care and a balanced nutrition for endangered animals to stay in great health. Now that I provide the criteria for these, I will present the application and to support my proposition. In the wild, the safety of endangered species is threatened by poaching, but sanctuaries negate the illegal hunting. According to Frido Herberg and Anthony Menard in their article Pachyderm Poaching in Africa, Interpreting Emerging Trends and Transitions, published September of 2018, they state, as rhino populations have dwindled, wildlife poachers have ostensibly diverted their efforts to other more accessible species. Other target animals include elephants, lions, tigers, lemurs, etc. At the hands of humans, these animals are being savagely slain for minuscule parts of their body. Luckily, sanctuaries combat this malicious sport. In their article, Evaluating the Contribution of North American Zoos and Aquariums to Endangered Species Recovery by Judy Chicastaldo, in June of 2018, she states sanctuaries played a key role in species recovery, from the American bison to the California condor, to the black-footed ferret, to the Panamanian golden frog. Sanctuaries provide a safe home for the species to thrive without fear of poaching. The best part is, it's an official government act, the Endangered Species Act of 1973. According to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service website on the page Endangered Species Act, accessed on October 18, 2020, the act aims to provide a framework to conserve and protect endangered and threatened species and their habitats. Not only are endangered species safe within the sanctuaries, their health is maintained as well. According to the National Geographic's article, Are Wildlife Sanctuaries Good for Animals?, published in March of 2014, many sanctuaries are governed by federal laws, like the Animal Welfare Act, where the animal must have sanitary conditions, sufficient enclosures, proper vet care, appropriate feed, and the like. In these sanctuaries, animals are respected and cared for. They are even given ample chances to breed to boost up repopulation. All sanctuaries have certified veterinarians on staff for even the most minor cold, unlike the wild. In the wild, endangered animals must fend for themselves, of course. Relentless deforestation not only has led to habitat loss, but also a loss of nutrition. Similarly, animals out in the wild are highly susceptible to illnesses and diseases due to lack of immediate health care. For example, in Hunter Shields' article, Reservoir Host Amplification of Disease Impact in Endangered Amphibians, published in December 2016, the North Corboy frog is at risk of extinction due to being a great host for a certain fungal pathogen. Likewise, another fungal pathogen, noted as the white nose syndrome, has drastically reduced bat populations, making some species border the endangered threshold. Now that I've provided the evidence, I will now recap the debate in the conclusion. Within this debate, I designated the value object and set the value hierarchy. I set the criteria for those values, and I presented applications in support of my proposition. Animal sanctuaries are better for endangered species than the wild. If you have not already, I urge you to reconsider the negative connotation you may have placed on animal sanctuaries and personally delve deeper into the benefits for endangered species. Extinction is imminent for endangered wildlife, but through the upkeep of health and safety, sanctuaries provide a haven for such animals to grow, breed, and live. Thank you.